Okay guys, for this project we're going to need a couple of birds cut out of just some paper. You could use notebook paper. I used some colored paper that I had. You're going to need a piece of straw, or you could use a popsicle stick, a part of a popsicle stick. One large paper clip if you can find it. Some kind of washer. I have lots of different sizes here. And I'm not sure which size I'm going to choose to use here yet, but I have a stack here I can choose from. I only need one. You're going to need a stick. You could also use a pencil. If you don't have a stick available, a pencil will work as well. You're going to need some dry rice or dried beans, some string, some rubber bands, and a bottle with a lid. So one of the first things we need to do is the bottle needs to have a hole drilled in the bottom and a hole drilled in the cap. Not a big one, but big enough for the rubber band to fit through. Now, you're going to need an adult to get those holes put in there. You might be able to cut them in, or I used a drill. It was much quicker and easier. So get an adult's help with that. This is kind of a fun project to do with an adult. We need to build a rubber band chain that will fit inside our bottle. So I'm going to chain a few of my rubber bands together, and you guys have probably done this at school. You just kind of pull it through and make a chain. And I want to make a chain to go inside my bottle that is just shorter than my bottle. Okay, so I've got my length of rubber band, and it's just a little shorter than my bottle. And now I need to put my rubber band in through my bottle. So I'm going to put it through the hole in the bottom. Now I found out that I had to make that hole bigger than what I had, so then get my rubber band in there. I'm going to put almost all, except for one little last loop of my chain, into the bottle like this. And now I've got this last rubber band hanging out here. You can see it. And I'm going to put my straw through there. And we're going to tape our hook to our straw. Now we got a nice long handle. This ought to work. A nice long handle so I can reach down in there. Okay. So now I'm going to want to reach my hook up in there so I can grab my rubber band just like that. And I can pull on it. And then I need to make sure that my straw is through the end. So when I pull, and I have some tension there. Do you see that? I have some tension on it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape on that to hold it in place. I'm also going to hang on to my rubber band. So I'm going to put some tape here. Actually, I want to mash that down. Let's make that straw smaller. That straw is too big. I know my videos sometimes take a while, but it's because I'm working with you. Okay, now I'm going to tape that down. So now when I set my bottle down, it doesn't tip over. That's what I want. I don't want my bottle to tip over when I set it down. Okay, now another piece of tape there. I've got some green tape so you can see it. And we've got that tape done. Now we've got our chain of rubber bands and our fancy little hook here. Let's pull those up. Alright, now I've got this. Okay? Now what I need to do is pull this rubber band up and put it through, don't let go of it, put it through the hole in the cap, okay, so that I can screw the cap on the bottle. So I'm going to pull that through there, don't let go of it. I'm going to stick my finger in it, and I'm going to screw my cap on the bottle just like that, nice and tight. Okay, and it looks like this. Next thing I'm going to do is put the washer. I chose a big one. And then we're going to put a stick right through that rubber band, just like that. And now it holds it in place. I'm going to add rice because that's what I have right now. I don't have any beans. So I'm going to use what I have right here, and I'm going to add some dry rice into here. We need to test and see if our device works. So I'm going to grab the stick on one side and I'm just going to start to spin it around and around. How many times do you think I need to spin this to build up enough energy in my rubber band to make my birds fly? I don't know. Let's see. Is that enough? Nope.
Keep going. Hopefully my rubber bands don't break. Still not enough. Nope, still not enough energy. They're flying now, but I'm making the energy now. You ready? Let's see. Nope, you hit the wall. Oh, look at there, my birdies fly.
Obviously I need to wind it a lot more times to make my birds fly faster, right? And there they go. My birds fly. Look at that. Now something you could use in place of the rubber bands, I mean you probably got some different size ones at your house. Something else you could use is the crafting elastic. I think that might work a little better. My rubber bands are really old and they don't have a whole lot of stretch left them anymore. And I think that's part of the problem here. So let's wind it up tighter again. Here we go. There they go. And the birds are flying. It is spring. I'd like to see you guys make this at home and post a video or a picture of your family working together on it. Can anyone tell me or talk about or label where the energy is coming from and what kind of energy we're using for this device to make our birds fly? Remember, wash your hands. Don't touch your face. We'll see you real soon.